What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. Today we are taking a look at the Whitney Houston Barbie. Y'all, I grew up listening to Whitney Houston. I have several songs on my shower playlist right now. Like seriously, it's a whole concert. And don't be stuck in a car with me. I am singing the whole time. Sorry, just gonna apologize now, cause it's gonna happen. So when I heard that this doll was coming out, I was super excited. Well, until I saw the price. I bought this doll online for $59.99. At Mattel Creations, this doll has a suggested retail price of $60. This is a Barbie signature doll with clear plastic on the front, sides, and top. On the back of the box, there is a faint image of Whitney Houston and information underneath. Known as the voice for her powerful vocal range, Whitney Houston was born into a family with a rich musical heritage. Whitney's early years were spent growing up in gospel music where she learned from her mother, Sissy Houston, a legendary gospel singer. With the release of her record-breaking debut album, Whitney ignited a career destined to achieve stardom. Her journey was filled with chart-topping hits, countless awards, and history-making achievements. She sold over 200 million albums, singles, and videos worldwide, and remains the only artist to achieve 7 consecutive U.S. #1 singles. To celebrate the anniversary of the single I Wanna Dance With Somebody Who Loves Me, here is the Whitney Houston Barbie capturing that iconic look from the music video. Let's get her out of the box for a closer look. We get a certificate of authenticity letting us know this is a black label doll. We get a doll stand with a black base, a black microphone stand, and a doll with a microphone. It's a black microphone with a hand bracket that we can place on the stand. And let's push the little hand bracket to the side. Out of the box, the doll has protective plastic on her earrings that are removable. They are beaded earrings that have real beads and a metallic silver post. Let's just cut the string in the back to remove the earring from the plastic. I like that the earrings have some movement. Her hair is in a hairnet that we can remove. However, take care. Some of her clothing items are held in place with double-sided tape and the hair might get stuck. Once the hairnet has been removed, we can stretch out and fluff those curls. Her hair is brown. It's a golden brown with a few lighter brown highlights on top and a slightly darker brown on the bottom. It's a lot of hair with a lot of volume, reaching past the waist. The top is pulled back and she has bangs in the front. The bangs have product in them. They're a little crunchy. Mine are sticking forward a little, and in the music video, they did seem like they were kind of up and she had a little bit more height on top. It was the 80s, so we need big hair. I used the rubber band from the microphone to help hold it in place. Then we need a few strands coming forward. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's move the mic out of the way and add a light to the back to get a little shine on her hair. And let's take a photo. Oh my goodness, this is too much fun. This doll has pink and gold eyeshadow, a pink lip color with a toothy grin. The face sculpt is listed as likeness of Whitney Houston. The doll comes wearing a fitted lavender dress. It's ribbed, all the edges are hemmed. There is no opening for Velcro or snaps, but it is low in the back. There is a strap going across the back to help hold it in place, and there is double-sided tape. The doll comes wearing a ring, which is pushed through the finger, and she has pink painted nails. She wears white heels with a colorful blue and red design. They are held on with elastic. Do the heels stay on when we remove the elastic? Let's do a little shake test. Yeah. Yes, they do. This doll has the articulated original body type with movement at the head, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, and knee. Personally, at this price point, I would have loved to have seen a made-to-move body. You know, because she wants to dance with somebody who loves her. Y'all could have gave this girl some ankles. If you want to do a head swap on a made-to-move body, she looks like a similar skin tone to maybe Aaliyah. Yep, pretty close. So we could use Barbie Basics Model 8, this doll is petite, or you create Neutral Kit 1, which has the tall body type. You can also go with Angel Reese whenever she's back in stock, and again, tall body type, and she has those amazing nails. Or we could just wait for Mattel to make it in the original body type. While we wait, let's make some inspired album covers. Let's look through our Barbie clothes for a white tank top and a pair of jeans. Get her dressed. All right, that might work. Let's remove her earrings. I'm gonna put the bulk of her hair behind her. Place one hand on a belt loop and the other coming forward. Add tan paper behind her. Let's add some light to remove her shadow and take a picture. Actually, I think it looks better with a brighter blue background. Now let's borrow Miley Cyrus's leather jacket. Use white poster board for the backdrop. We can keep on the tank top and jeans and take another photo. Now that we have all those pictures, we can make a printable. I made 2 inspired by real album covers. This is where we use the all-white background. Then I just used a picture that I had for the last one. I printed this on photo paper and you can really see all the little details. However, you can also print on computer paper or cardstock. I think computer paper and cardstock are a little easier to work with. However, the photo paper looks really nice. Let's start by cutting out the records. We can glue them onto cardstock if we want to make them thicker, cut them out again, then glue them back to back. We can take clear tape and cover them to protect the photo, and if you're using paper, it'll give it shine. We can use a black marker on the edge to hide any white lines. Once the records are made, let's start on the album covers. Last time I used photo paper, the picture split on the fold. In the comments, one of you said to try tape. So let's cover each one with tape first. Take care, the tape is not forgiving. Cut them out, fold on the lines, fold in the tabs, then glue down the front. And the tape worked! Thank you! Now we can add the record to the album cover so the dolls can play their favorite song in the dollhouse. But not really, it's just paper. But I will make this printable available on our blog, myfroggystuff.blogspot.com, where it can be downloaded for free. Let us know what you think about the Whitney Houston Barbie in the comments down below, and if this doll is a buy or a pass. Thank you for joining us while we checked out the Whitney Houston Barbie and made our own inspired album. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!